Well, hello everyone, and thank you again for joining me for another episode of Mark on Comics. What I've got for you today is I've got comic reviews. I've read quite a few comics, and I'm going to give you my input on them, what I think. And then you can take it from there, whether you accept or not. But first, I would like to ask you to hit the like, subscribe, and notification bells. A subscription doesn't cost anything. It helps the algorithm as well as a like. If you're at least partially entertained, hit the like button for me and help me with the algorithm. So this week I have comic reviews. This episode, I have comic reviews, and first book is going to be Amazing Spider-Man 53, but the reason I popped that one up real quick is to let you know I do use a green screen, and it's possible when I say, hey, look, Amazing Spider-Man 53, that the green areas show through, so that's just the way it is. Can't prevent it, so we will move forward. So first on my list, Amazing Spider-Man 53. How did you know? So Amazing Spider-Man 53, written by Zeb Wells, with artwork by Todd Knock and Ed McGuinness. So, here's some of the artwork there. There's a little more of the artwork there. So I really actually appreciated the artwork. A few of the characters to me are a little hokey, but that's okay. I don't mind. In general, it was really good art. The storyline, I think it's a little lacking, but we're going to be getting some changes. So I'm not worried about that. We'll just see where it goes. But am I recommending ASM 53? Absolutely I am. It's good enough to continue a story that we need to be continuing. So that's Amazing Spider-Man 53. Next I've got for you Ahsoka, #1. So cover art is by David Nakayama. I just happen to think David is one of the most talented artists we have in the industry today. So I really love David Nakayama's covers. So I had seen Ahsoka on Disney Plus, and this is a real good representation. Say some of the artwork in there, with the artwork being done by Stephen Cummings. It's really good. I happen to really enjoy this. Here's another page of the artwork. So story goes along with Ahsoka. So I'm sold on this, on Ahsoka #1. It was good. I really enjoyed it. Next, Transformers #10. Written by George or Jorge Corona. Written by Daniel Warren Johnson. I'm a little disappointed in the artwork. I mean, it's okay, but I'm not sold on this issue. Let me see, here's another page. The artwork was barely acceptable to me. Just because I'm not in love with it doesn't mean you might not be. But I was disappointed. I don't know why, but to me, Daniel missed the mark on this one. I didn't think the story was very good. I'm saddened because I don't love Transformers, never have, but this run has been really good. But I'm disappointed, unfortunately, with Transformers 10. So next we have Moon Knight, Fist of Khonshu, number 0. A lot of people might say, well, didn't that come out last week? Well, the stores that I went to where I'm at only got the polybagged one per store issue. So this one finally came out. The artist is Alejandro Capaccio and written by Jed McKay. The art's okay. There's a page. It's okay. It's nothing spectacular. Another page. But you know what? The story, to me, was really lacking. I did not enjoy it. They do have a new Moon Knight Fist of Khonshu coming out. That's going to be the return of Mark Spector. So I'm hoping better things for it. But this issue, Fist of Khonshu 0, big miss for me. Big miss. But we have hopes because Moon Knight is one of my favorite characters. So we do have hopes for Moon Knight in the future. Thank you. Okay, next. Kid Venom. Little spoiler on the inside. I didn't actually have Kid Venom on my pull list, but a lot of people are really hot for it, so I picked one up to review. No, I'm out. I might pick up number 2 to see if it gets any better, but issue number 1, the art is kind of manga style, not completely, but a little bit. I'm not into the manga style. The story is just very confusing. I really didn't understand what was going on. Now, maybe that's me, but I didn't get it. So right now, I'm a no-go on Kid Venom number 1. So next we have Destro number 1. New entry into the Energon universe. So the art is okay. It's not great, but it's not bad. But I would not say, oh, I love that art. No, it's okay. It works. But the story really knocked it out of the park. It was a good entry into the Energon universe, written by Dan Waters and art by Andre Bresson. So I do wish both of them luck on this title. The writing was good. Not so much on the art, but who knows? We will see how it goes. Next on my list, The Ultimates, number 2. So this is being written by nobody. Okay. No, let me find it. Okay. Dennis Camp, with the artist being Juan Figueri. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, sir. So I enjoyed this. I enjoyed this. Here's a little bit of the art. I think the art went off the ground running. This is great art. I'm really enjoying it. And I'm not going to reveal, but the cliffhanger at the end is amazing. So I want to give all the creators of the Ultimates a bravo. I really enjoyed I really enjoyed the first issue. I really really enjoyed the second issue. Hopefully it's only up from here. So that's it on the Ultimates number 2. Next we have Geiger number 4. Now Geiger number 4, I didn't find the story to be as appealing as the previous issues. As appealing. I still enjoyed it. I think it's still a good book to be reading, and I do believe it has plenty of places to go. So, Geiger 4, writing good, art good, not great, good. Pick it up, pick it up. I think you'll enjoy Geiger. It's very good. So unfortunately here, I only have the variant cover. So we have Annihilation 2099 number 2 with the first appearance of Star-Lord 2099. Jose Luis. So good job. I guess I gave it away. So look at this artwork. That is stunning. Stunning. I can't wait to see what the pencils actually were on this. That artwork is nice. So, Star-Lord 2099. You know, the one thing that really surprised me, I thought this was going to be a continuation from Annihilation 2099 number 1, and it is not. It's a new story with a new character. So then, after that, they did 2 pages. One page, written by Steve Orlando, Dracula 2099. So that one's not as impressive. But I think Steve did a really great job on the story, and the art is really nice. I enjoyed it. So next, what I have for you is X-Men number 1. Of course, this is the J. Scott Campbell cover, but the interior is the same. So the island of Krakoa is no more. This issue, X-Men number 1, was written by Jed MacKay with art by Ryan Stegman. Well, some of Stegman's art is good, but in general, it's very, in my opinion, campy and cartoony, and I am so sorry, Ryan. You just missed the mark on this one. It's okay. Ryan's art is always okay. But this one did not stand out as being exceptional. And the story is really dismissible. A lot going on, jumping back and forth from here to there and here to there. And it really is discombobulated. Is it a great starting on point for a new X-Men number 1? I'm afraid it is not. I didn't love it. I mean, it was okay. That's about the best I can say for it. Is this a great jumping on point? No, it's not. It was boring. Not a lot happened. So hopefully X-Men number 2 will pick up and get better. I'm not hopeful on this, but we'll see. Next is Local Man number 11. That's one cover, and there's the other cover. There are two different storylines going on in here. I'm sorry, Tony, I think you missed the mark. I mean, the art is okay. I'm sorry too, it's Tony, and I generally like Tony's artwork, but I just don't. I mean, it's okay. That's about the best you're going to get out of me, is it's okay. And then the second side with the second story. Again, Tony, and co-written by Tim Seeley. I generally like Local Man. I'm disappointed with this issue, but it's been good. So I'm thinking this is probably just a segue into something new. And here shortly, we are going to be jumping a year ahead. I think this episode, this issue is number 11, and the next one we're going to get, I think, is 25, maybe 12, 13, and then 25. That could be it. But we're going to be jumping, so hopefully they'll have something thrown in there that'll be, aha, we got it. Okay, so that's good. I'm looking forward to it anyway, because I do like Local Man. I just think this particular issue misses the mark. But hey, that's it. Next is Absolute Power Task Force 7, Last Sun Rising. So in this, we got Leah Williams is the writer, and the artist is Caitlin Yarsky. I think the art is a little lacking, just a little. It doesn't look complete to me. It looks like that it was drawn out and that was it. They just went. There was no expounding on it. But here's one of the pages, and another one of the pages. Story, really good. You know, I wasn't sure about Absolute Power when it first came out. I, of course, bought it and decided to read it. I think I did a review on my last review episode of it. Everybody was saying this is the demise of DC. It's going down because Absolute Power is going to be so abysmal. I liked Absolute Power number 1. Task Force 7 was really good. The art, as I said, not great, but it was okay. But I really liked the story. I think that DC is going the right way with Absolute Power. Hopefully it doesn't peter out. But right now, I'm interested. I'm in. All right, next we have Avengers 16, a Blood Hunt tie-in, written by Jed MacKay, with art by C.F. Vila. So we go in here, and I think C.F. did a pretty decent job inside here. And the story, I enjoyed it. I liked it. I've been really enjoying Blood Hunt and the Blood Hunt tie-ins, which I didn't think I would at all, but I am. And this one, Avengers 16, is another good Blood Hunt tie-in. But we are getting ready to wrap Blood Hunt up. Can't wait to see how it ends. But the one thing I'm not looking forward to, I'm sure once Blood Hunt is done, Marvel is going to be looking into what new event can we do. some of these books just need to go a little bit. They have their own adventures. Not everything has to be an event. Well, we put out 75 titles a month and you got to pick them all up because they're all tie-in. No, that's ridiculous. Get the Avengers have their own stories, even though this was good. I really did enjoy it. So, last for you today, The Domain. So, apparently, The Domain came out before, but I don't recall it. But this one has Chip Zdarsky as the writer, and I think Raquel, I'm not really sure, might even be a male name that is spelt that way, but the artist Raquel Stott. I really liked the art in this. I thought it was a winner. Best art I've ever seen? Well, of course not, but it's got good detail, good faces. It just it looks good. So the story, Chip, you did it. I really enjoyed The Domain, and I am looking forward to future issues. Would I say you got to get this one? No, it might not be everybody's thing, but if you like Chip Zdarsky's writing, yeah, I think you're gonna like this one. So that is the books I've reviewed for you this week. My opinion: buy what you like, read what you like, but read comics and support your local comic book shop. If you buy everything online, comic shops are going to go away. What if you want to run down and look for some Silver Age? And yeah, the store's gone. So please support your local comic book shop. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Bye-bye.